All right, for more on the standoff between Governor Soludo and traders in Onitsha market, let's have this conversation with the convener, Igbo Union, Nzukondi Igbo, Elias Odoemena. Elias, welcome to Newsnight. Thank
you for having me.
Yeah, glad to have you. So let's start with the fact that the group, Forum of Southeast Academic Doctors, FUSAD, has condemned the governor's action, describing it as executive rascality and abuse of state power. That's how they described it, FUSAD.
Yeah, it's ethically wrong for the governor of Anambra State, His Excellency Governor Charles Soludo, to close the market. You know, Onitsha market, though situated in Onitsha, Anambra State, is what binds the Igbos together, just like a bar market.
Area
market, yes. And Igbos don't play with that market. Honestly speaking, Governor Soludo is not an emperor. He is the governor of Anambra State with executive powers. I heard him sometimes saying that I can even close the market and demolish the market. Yes, you are the governor, you can do it. But please, Soludo, when you are demolishing the market, before you demolish the market, you have to give them an alternative before you demolish the market. You cannot just demolish the market. He said he can close it forever. He's strong. He don't have that powers.
And that's the question. The question that will be asked is whether it's constitutional to do that.
Yes, it doesn't have. The Constitution permit him to do what he did? The answer is no. For clearing that, please, if His Excellency Governor Soludo can dictate the traders when to open their shops and when not to open their shops, that means also the traders don't have can wake up one morning and give the traders the timetable on how to be sleeping with their wives. Don't sleep with your wife on the same day. It doesn't have the power. It don't have power over the traders. What is supposed to be mindful, what it's supposed to be doing is to check whether the traders are they paying the dues as when do what they're paying to the government. My brother, talking of this sit at home, we in Igbo Union, we are against it, but we are handicapped. It's not only in Anambra State.
No, but I read an article where it said that all the other southeastern states, the sit at home has stopped. It's only Anambra that it is still ongoing.
My brother, I am telling you, make cause. In Aba is Aba not the southeast?
Of course.
There is sit at home in Aba every Monday. Children don't even go to school in Aba. We are against all these things in Igbo Union. How can you, if you are sick, if you are sick on Sunday night and you want to go to hospital and they say that you can't move about? It's not, we are against it.
Now the governor is insisting that there is no going back. He describes what is happening as economic sabotage. You know that it's no brainer that Anambra is economically affected and are losing loads and loads and loads of money by the closure of the markets on Monday. So when he says what he says, do you argue with that?
Okay. According to you, he said that Anambra State is losing economically.
Yeah, he calls it economic sabotage.
And he said that he can even close the market.
No, we've talked about that. The question to ask them will be, is that constitutional? Can he do it?
It's not constitutional. He cannot do it. He doesn't have the power.
So,
the law does not permit him.
Yeah, but he says this is economic sabotage. That's why he's insisting that the market should be closed for now. I think it's for about 1 week or so. I mean, if it's economic sabotage, you can't really fault the governor.
Excuse me. the governor have the right to tell the people, this is what I want in my state. These traders, they are not from Denjon. They have leaders. They have market leaders. Before he started making this to open confrontation, bringing armored vehicles, he's supposed to have meetings with the traders leaders. They have leadership in all those markets. And moreover, they said that when he gave this order a certain time ago, this place called Mbuka, he said the Mbuka people opened and they came to that shop and kidnapped the chairman of the Mbuka side of the market. And up to now, they have not seen the chairman. People are so apprehensive to go and open their shop. People like doing business. No Igbo man want to close the shop because even if you give Igbo man chance, they will open on Sunday. But now they are running for their lives.
Yeah, because what this group says, it says what Soludo has done amounts to collective punishment, that the governor is punishing them for choosing self-preservation. The question is, should the governor not think about their safety? Because what they're running from is what they're thinking about is life first, before you do business.
Let me tell you, as I said before, people come and say, go and open no more this thing. Can they bring their children to be at the forefront to go and buy something that day?
What would you want the governor? Their argument does make sense, because if people don't feel, perception matters. If they don't feel safe, they'll probably choose life before business. But what would you want the government? What should have been the right thing to do? This group says policies driven by coercion rather than consensus is unsustainable. In other words, should the governor not have found a way to get the traders to buy in?
That's what I told you before. The market, they have their leaders. They can agreement, alignment and realignment. They keep talking and talking. They can be doing this for 1 month on how we can sort out, how we can open, how we are not open, the security of the market, the security of traders. This is what they could be doing on their ground.
Are you sure the governors didn't consult? They didn't discuss with them?
I don't work the government, and I'm not a trader, so I wouldn't say yes or no. But this is what they could have been doing, or they could have done since
consultation.
Yes, do you know the LSOT, the governor of Abia State? That's the place they move market, and they did it quietly. And I think they are moving to that place now. In Aba today, the area market doesn't open on Mondays. And we, the Igbos, we don't like it. We want people to be going to market. As I told you, if you give an Igbo man a chance, he will open his shop on Sunday. But now, in the area market, unless what he could have said, use his executive to close it. But I don't know what he's doing on the ground with the traders. If you go to Olu is #1 commercial city of Imo State. The city at home is still going on in Olu, but in the evenings, people will start coming out in the evening. The same in Enugu. So all these things, we the Igbo Union, we don't like it. We want every market in Igbo land to be opened. Go to Owerri. Owerri markets that go to Owerri so viable. People go to market in Owerri. The business is so it's moving well in Owerri.
All right, Elias.
So yes, we want it to be so in every Igbo land.
All right, Elias. We just hope that, just like you said, Igbos want to go to the market, they want to trade, they're known for trading, but then there has to be a balance, and that's the most important thing here. Thank you so much, Elias Odoemena. He's the convener, Igbo Union Nzuko Ndibo. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. And I'm also the publisher of Head News.